Hey everyone, it's Ginny from Sandwich Crusts here again. Day 2 of vlogging. I think it's March 19th, I think it is, and I think it's a Thursday, but it's really hard to tell. It's starting to blend together a lot, but I think I'm correct on both of those things. So I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if you could tell, but yesterday I've had a cold, and I know it's a cold, and I'm not really concerned about it. There's never been a fever, and it's definitely a lot of stuffy, runny nose, which is not usually a symptom. So, which is such a weird thing to say that we even have to really think about things like that now. You know, I know a lot of people are paranoid about possibly having COVID-19. So, I just want everyone to remain calm and not freak out if you do show symptoms. A lot of times it could be allergies, it could be a cold, it could be even something like just a regular respiratory viral infection that you would get in any other year. So try not to freak out. Always try to call your doctor before you rush to the ER or to your doctor's office, and you know, use common sense and try to figure it out. But anyway, so I have this cold and I've been trying to get over it, and I've just been doing all kinds of over-the-counter medications to try and just get through the day, because my husband and I are both working from home, and we are also watching the kids, and it's a lot. I have a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old, and they are very energetic. They, like all kids, siblings, they love to fight. They love to pretend that they're not going to fight when they are totally going to fight. And so, it's definitely a struggle, I think, to juggle all those things. So to everyone that's just, even if you're just a stay-at-home, I mean, that's still, you're doing your housework and your daily routine while also trying to do it with kids, and you may not normally be used to that. Maybe your kids are school age, and so I feel for all of us, honestly. I think that we're all struggling, and I know that the staying at home isn't helping. But anyway, so I think that this morning, so first of all, if you follow my Instagram or my Facebook page, you'll know that like we set up this tent in the front, in the living room, and the kids love it and they slept in it, but you know, it's not their normal bed. So my son, my 3-year-old, woke up in the middle of the night around, I think probably like 2:30, and he wanted to then move to the couch. So my husband went down and like slept on the couch with him, and he totally thought that he would be giving me the bed to like recover and have a lot of room and, you know, relaxation. Well, around 3, I actually broke out into what I think were stress hives. I can't verify because I can't just go to the doctor right now. But basically, I pulled up this picture. So by the time I realized it was happening and I took an Allegra, I did manage eventually. I had actually hives all over my body, but the thing that was most annoying was that it affected my face and the bottom half. I'm actually still a little bit swollen here. I started swelling along the gum line, like where your gums meet your cheek, and it was really pretty awful looking. So I wanted to show you what I look like. I basically told everyone I look like a blobfish. But anyway, eventually the itching, once I took an antihistamine, it stopped, so that was great. And then over the course of today, the swelling has gone down. At first it felt like I was talking with cotton balls in my mouth, which is always a good look. And thank goodness I didn't have any conference calls where I had to talk early in the morning. I didn't have a conference call until noon. So by then, you know, it had subsided enough that I could actually sound normal and not have everyone go like, what is wrong with you, Ginny? So, whew, anyway, so I also wanted to share some snippets from our life. At this point, my 7-year-old, he is, I think, aware of why we're staying at home, but it's really sinking in all the things that he's going to miss, and it's really taking its toll. He had a couple meltdowns yesterday and a couple meltdowns today, and a lot of times it was over something minor, and when I really thought about it and talked to him, it turned out it was because of just coping with dealing with the situation. And so I just want to encourage everyone to be really sensitive, and let me turn up the light a little bit more. You know, be sensitive and be comforting to your kids. This is not easy for them to process. They don't read the news. They don't know what it looks like at the grocery stores. They don't understand what it really means on like a global level. So I think that we should all, I mean, it's totally fine to lose your temper. I definitely do it, and I apologize, and I am human. but when I really think about what my kids are going through, it is not easy. This is not their normal. And we're only on, I think I said yesterday that I was on day 4, but I think yesterday was day 6. I think today's day 7. So, we're on day 7 now, and it's definitely sinking in a way that the first couple days didn't. This is not just a temporary hunkering down. This is like a long-term thing. And so a lot of the things that my kids were looking forward to are not going to happen. And that's just the reality. And it doesn't mean that their life is over. And I really do hope that everything that we're doing is for the greater good and that we are helping to save lives in the process. But, kids are kids, and they have their feelings. And I just hope that our kids make it through this okay. What else is going on? Today was a crazy day. As you may have heard, Texas, the whole state is now on lockdown. And so what does that mean? We'll have to wait and see. I mean, it was, I think, a necessary move, but certainly something that will have repercussions that we can't really, grasp right now. So we're just going to have to wait and see how it all turns out. I'm trying to think if there's anything particularly funny today that happened. I mean, I had a lot of, I've been trying to use this app. It's called House Party. And I've tried it twice with different groups of friends to have like these group video chats, and each time the reception has not worked. I don't know if it's that the app is overloaded or that the reception at my house just sucks. I usually then try to move to like FaceTime I tried Zoom today, and those worked, but still glitchy. I managed to find, of course, this like one corner of the outside of my house because I just couldn't get it to work inside. So I went outside in my backyard, and I'm like literally like wedged in this little corner of my house on the outside. And then what happens? Like my 3-year-old comes out too, because if mommy's outside, he has to be outside. And then he wants me to open up his sandbox, and he wants me to push him on the swing, and he's getting real mad about it that I'm not helping him. And I'm trying to tell him, like, this is mommy's happy hour time, and she's talking to her friends. But of course, zero sympathy. Zero. But anyway, eventually it all worked out, so I'm going to keep trying. I do like seeing people's faces. I think that for me, text is great, and I definitely text a lot, but there are times that it just makes me smile when I see my friends' faces, because they're all just beautiful people, and I love seeing their kids, and I love just having that sort of connection with them. So I encourage everyone to try it out. I know that a lot of my friends are reluctant because they don't really necessarily want to be on camera, but I think it's really great. I mean, I am here today. I have not done anything with my makeup. I'm just fresh out of the shower because, that's how I do it now. It's 10:30 at night, and that's when I'm going to take my shower and start my second shift of work. That's my new normal, I guess. But yeah, it's something that I think can't be replaced, is seeing people's faces. And I love my friends and my support network, and I love seeing them. And I'm just happy we have this kind of technology. So I have rambled on long enough. I will talk to everyone hopefully again tomorrow. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're coping. If you want to drop a comment, feel free. I am not the best at responding, but I'm doing my best. And if you want to make a connection, feel free to reach out. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Stay safe, social distance. Love you guys. Bye.